Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I have another Temu parcel. Now there's multiple things in this that I'll make separate videos about. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, there's quite a few things in here. So first off we have a AirPod case. Oh, it's a bag inside of a bag. So yeah, here's your little AirPod case. Yeah, similar to one I had before, and it's got that little thing on it that goes round. So yeah, that's that. Next up is a USB to USB-C to make normal USB plugs a USB-C plug. So yeah. Now these have 50 Velcro ties, and this can be used to tie cables up. I thought these would be quite helpful for my cable management, so yeah. Then I have a 2 meter 100 watt USB-C to USB-C cable, but the special thing about this cable is it has a little screen on it which tells you how many watts it's charging at, which is why I bought this, because I wanted to test it on normal USB plugs as well. Now this bag says computer cable, but what this is I'll show you it since you can't see it. Basically it's the charging cable for an Xbox 360 controller, which you can also use to connect them to a PC. Now we have some heat shrink, which basically I made a video using Sugru to fix cables, but honestly they're not that good. Sometimes they fall apart. This one on my MacBook's starting to come off. So I thought instead I'll do the proper thing where you put heat shrink around it and do it like that, and there is multiple different sizes in here, so I should be able to find something for every sort of cable. Now here is a Wii to HDMI adapter. So basically what this does is it plugs into the AV port on the back of your Wii, and then it gives you a HDMI port, which I want for two purposes. One, because I only have one AV port on my TV, and I have 3 AV things, but I have a spare HDMI port. And this also means that I can bring my Wii onto my desk and plug it into my monitors, which will make it easier to make videos using it. And if I get a capture card in the future, then I can connect the Wii to a capture card. And now the last 2 things in here, these are little things that basically you attach to the side of your desk. Then you can put cables in it to keep them off the floor. And lastly, this is this little speaker that you put under your pillow, and then you can hear the music through your pillow. But the idea is other people around you can't hear the music. So yeah, this should be quite good. So now things like this speaker, the Wii to HDMI adapter, the USB-C cable and the heat shrink will all end up being their own separate videos, but I'll show snippets of each product working in this video, and I'll obviously show you the other ones. Now here's my current AirPod case. Now the reason I wanted a new one is because I realised that this case actually scratches my AirPods when you take them in and out, which sort of defeats the whole purpose of having a case on them. Here you go. New AirPod case, and there, that is now sorted. That's nice. So next I'm going to look at the cable organisers, and these are a lot smaller than I thought actually. I think there's 10 or 20 in here, but basically that sticks on the side of your desk. Then get your cable and put your cable into it, and this is a bit of a thick cable so it doesn't work that well. But yeah, and it sits there, and then you can take that out, and then when you need it, put it back in. So this is where I plan to use one of these on the side of my bedside table to hold up my USB-C cable. So it is literally as simple as peeling this thing off the background, just sticking it where you want it, and there, boom, it's stuck on quite well. Not going to be coming off that easily. Then you just get your cable, clip your cable in. There you go. So you can unclip it when you want it, or say if you're only going to have your phone on the table next to it, you could just go like that and then plug it in. So I'll probably end up using it just like this, plugs into my phone. One of the things I got was an Xbox 360 play and charge kit. Now this works fine, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just plug it into your Xbox 360 and it can charge your controller, and you can also power it from USB, so that's quite simple. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to make a full video on the heat shrink since it's not that interesting, but here are two cables that I use the heat shrink on. So you see on the end of this USB-C cable there, it works quite well. And same with both ends of this USB-C cable, except for I couldn't get it to shrink all the way, so the cable's still moving about. Now, quite an interesting product I got was this USB-C to USB-C 100 watt cable, but it has a screen on it. It's a 2-meter cable. I've got this plug here. I plug one end of the USB-C cable into that, plug it in. And nothing's come up on the screen yet, but now if I get my phone, plug that in, just so you see the screen's come on. It says charging rapidly on my phone, but the screen set reckons it's only at 16 watts. It should start to go up. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, yeah, 25? Oh wow, it really is. It's changing a lot. Oh, now it's stayed at 22. So yeah, obviously it'll be different for different devices, because different devices support different charging rates. So the next one is another self-explanatory one. It's a USB to USB-C adapter, which means you can use your new USB-C cables on your old USB plugs. So here is an example here. If I plug this just into that USB port there you go. Now it's a USB-C plug, so I can plug that in, and then I can get the USB-C cable, plug it into there, then plug this into my phone, and it's charging at 7 watts. I know it's not the best way to end off a video, but I forgot to film an outro, so this is the outro. Now this Temu haul was okay. All the products were as described. They all worked fairly well. So editing, got all the timestamps here of all the products. So I didn't even actually go over all of the products, and there's a decent amount there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys come back for another one. Bye.